Just days after the men in charge of overseeing this week's Tokyo Games declared,
the risk for the other residents of the Olympic Village and the risk for the Japanese people is zero.
The first cases were reported inside the Olympic Village, where thousands will be staying. The positive tests inside the village involve a team official and 2 athletes. A third athlete tested positive while in quarantine, and more than 24 other cases were confirmed outside the village this weekend. Olympic organizers did not disclose any names or nationalities, but the South African men's soccer team confirmed 2 players and a video analyst were infected. Protesters were back on the streets, demanding the government cancel the games over fears it'll be a super spreader event. They gathered outside a venue where inside, Japanese leaders hosted the president of the International Olympic Committee in a welcoming party ahead of Friday's opening ceremony.
There is no such thing as zero risk, and that we all agree. At the same time, the mingling and crossing of population is incredibly limited.
The IOC is defending its safety protocols, pointing to strict mass testing that has already delivered more than 30,000 results since the beginning of the month.
This is probably the most controlled population at this point in time anywhere in the world.
It's cold comfort for some of Tokyo's residents, concerned as new cases have topped 1,000 for several days now.
We are very well aware of the skepticism. My appeal to the Japanese people to welcome these athletes here for their competition of their life.
And the refugee Olympic team is now on its way to Tokyo after delaying its trip last week because an official tested positive. The IOC says that individual will be staying behind. Caryn Ceolin, CityNews.